I see life as this incredibly intricate and colorful explosion of activity.
Your albums, or the Posies albums, how much are they, they are a reflection of the state of mind you were in that period that they were written? Is that a big connection between the state of mind and the final result in an album? Or?
Yeah, I can't imagine I don't think they can be separated at all. I mean,
maybe
if you could, I think that would be a really weird person, actually.
And maybe even especially in our case. I mean, if you look at our early records, I don't know, for me, they're so young and naive in a way that we didn't have time to kind of maybe go out in the world and experiment more before they kind of came out. It's almost like having your high school, we have like yearbook photos, you know, like it's having like your yearbook photo on display for sale for the rest of your life. That's like our early records to me, you know, so they're very much like of when they were made.
And what do you think this new album, Blood Candy, what does that tell about you? Where are you now? Where are you at this point in your life?
Well, evidently we're on psychedelics of some kind. But life is very psychedelic, actually.
In what kind of way?
Well, you know, if you're a real observer, you know, I mean, like, I talk to some people and they see life as like kind of this indistinct sort of, you know, gray, mushy kind of continuum that doesn't offer a lot of, you know, I talk to people a lot of times who I'm amazed at the amount of pleasure and amount of possibilities that they don't see, looking at the same playing field as I look at, you know, or the same world. And me, you know, personally, like, I see life as this incredibly intricate and colorful explosion of activity at all times, and that I think is what I was trying to cram into that record, you know, is just as many slices of that world as possible. And you know, it's like, it's something so dense that each little shaving, you know, contains a whole lifetime, so you could be writing about that forever.
Was it always for you like that? Or did it grew in the...
I think I've always had an eye for detail. I think I have some for sure, surely diagnosable obsessive compulsive attributes, and one of the benefits of that kind of mentality is, and I hesitate to call it a disorder in my case because I'm not so afflicted that I'm paralyzed by it, but it's definitely a thing. I have processes I have to go through every day, but it gives you an eye for detail, and it makes details like jump out all the time, you know. I mean, it also makes life kind of distracting. It's a bit like being on acid, just mildly all the time. Like there's just details kind of distracting you from sometimes from the bigger picture, you know.
And how do you control them in that?
I don't try,
okay.
You know. No point really.